Hello students, I am Mohammad Kamran Halim from YouTube channel TPG The Physics Gurus. After starting my AS Physics, I got really very good, tremendous result from the students. I got a lot of appreciation from you people, and it is really amazing that you people love to watch my videos, and I will try my level best to maintain the high level of my teaching. Whatever I know, I will impart that knowledge to you. The topic we have started is the physical quantities and units. Now we will discuss the SI units. There are 7 SI units, but with related to AS syllabus, you must know 6 SI units. Number 1, length is in meter, mass in kilogram, time in second, current in ampere, temperature in Kelvin, and amount of substance in mole. After that, you must know the values of the prefixes. What is meant by prefixes? Can anyone tell? Pre means that before that value. For example, if I will say 20 kilometer, so small k will represent the prefix. So you must know the value of that small k. Similarly, 20 megajoules. So capital M is the value of the prefix, because joule is the unit of the energy or the work done. So you must know the values. You have to remember these values. If you will not remember these values, then you are not able to solve the question, because always the unit is required to convert into base units. Whenever you will talk about the distance is always taken in meter. So prefixes have the positive values as well as the negative values. So tera, capital T, 10 power 12, giga, capital G, 10 power 9, mega, capital M, 10 power 6, kilo, small t represent capital 10 power 3. Similarly, with respect to the positive powers, I have compared them with the negative power. Pico, P, 10 minus 12, nano, N, 10 power minus 9, micro, mu, 10 power minus 6, milli, M, 10 power minus 3. Then the other values are the centi, which is represented by 10 power minus 2, and deci represent 10 power minus 1. Now students, from my teaching experience, that many of you are not able to convert the units from centimeter to meter or meter to centimeter. So I have written a very simple technique. So when you want to convert the millimeter into meter, then what is the value of small m? The value of small m, if you will observe this table, is 10 power minus 3. So just replace the first m which is on the left side by its value. The answer will become 10 power minus 3. Now 1 millimeter square. So what you have to do? 10 power minus 3 square. Then you will get the answer 10 power minus 6. Then 10 power minus 3 cube, 1 millimeter cube is required to convert into meter cube. So whatever the value will be given, multiply it by 10 power minus 9. 1 centimeter to meter conversion is 10 power minus 2. 1 centimeter square, 10 power minus 2 square. 1 centimeter cube to meter cube, 10 power minus 2 cube, and then you will get the answer. Now this is the question which I have written on the board, and you are required to give me the answer in the comments, that the volume of a cuboid is given by 10 centimeter, by the dimensions are given 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter and 5 centimeter. You are required to give me the answer in comment section, the volume in centimeter cube, the volume in millimeter cube, and the volume in meter cube. I hope you can do this very easily. Conversion is required. Now what we will do? In the next phase, we will convert the SI units into derived units. As we know that the unit of the frequency is represented by Hertz, capital H and small z. Now what is its drive unit? This question has been asked so many times in the paper. You must remember the formula for the frequency. In the drive unit, we will use only the SI units. Remember this thing. No other units will be used. So the first thing is the formula frequency, that is equal to 1 by T. So it will become 1 over second, and then the answer for this will become S minus 1. So this is the drive unit of the frequency. Similarly, the speed is distance over time. So distance over time, that is equal to ms minus 1. Because this unit is already in drive units, so no need to convert it, because already there is meter, already there is second. So ms minus 1 is the unit of the speed or the unit of the velocity. Acceleration. So acceleration, ms minus 2. Again, this unit is in the drive units. No need to convert. The drive units are containing the basic 6 quantities. Now, the force. What is the unit of the force? Newton. So Newton is its unit. SI unit is Newton. Now we want to convert it into the drive unit. The formula F is equal to ma. So it is equal to, the mass is in kg and acceleration is ms minus 2. So now 1 Newton will be equal to kg ms minus 2. Next one is the work done. So work done having SI unit is joule, but now we will convert into drive unit. The unit of the force already we have calculated, kg ms minus 2 multiplied by the distance is in meter. So its final unit will be kg m square s minus 2. The force is ma kg ms minus 2. Similarly, when we will multiply it by m, then m into m will give you m square. So kg m square s minus 2. Now the power. Power is work done over time, or power is energy over time. So we will use the work done, kg m square s minus 2 over s. Now when this s will move in upward direction, then what will be the final unit? kg m square s minus 3. So rearrange them so it will be easy for you. Now electric charge. What is the unit for the charge is coulomb. The charge is normally represented by the coulomb, but as we know, Q that is equal to IT, because coulomb is SI unit and it's not a drive unit, so we have to convert it into the drive unit. So the charge is equal to I into T, 8. So the unit of current is ampere, time is in second, AS. So this is the drive unit. Now PD. PD is work done over charge or energy over charge. So we will write down the unit of energy, the unit of work done already, you got it, kg m square s minus 2 and divided by AS. When we will rearrange kg m square s minus 3 a minus 1. So that is the drive unit for the PD, voltage or EMF. Resistance. Resistance R equal to V over I. The SI unit of resistance is ohm. Omega. Now we will convert that. kg m square s minus 3 a minus 1 over a, and then it will become kg m square s minus 3 a minus 2. Now the last one is the specific heat capacity. It is represented by small c. So E equal to mc delta theta. So we will rearrange. We will use the value of energy or the work done. kg m square s minus 2 kg m square s minus 2 over the mass is in kg, the temperature is in Kelvin. Now kg will cut out by this, and then we will get m square s minus 2 k minus 1. So this is the drive unit for the specific heat capacity. These things I have taken from the second edition of the book which is written by the Mike Rundle and the Chris Wing. So there are so many questions in that exercise. Start solving that question, give me feedback, and then I will make a worksheet as well related with the past paper. Once I will complete the homogeneous equation, then I will give you a comprehensive worksheet which I will share with you. Now I will explain what are the homogeneous equations.